week the planet Venus is passing through the sign of Aquarius, whilst Mars is already in the angular long distance to the natal sun of Sagittarius before the spring equinox, and it will be in conjunction with Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio.
And what does that mean?
Scattered showers over Eastern England with sunny period in Wales.
Now, let's turn to Hans.
Jawohl, have a good day, mein Herr.
No.
Hands.
Oh, sorry. I went off to the fairground in search of legendary gypsy fortune teller Salome Sandwich. There's no one better qualified to talk about Hans. She's got 3. I spotted her by the wrestling booth.
Roll up, roll up. Go 4 rounds with the goldfish and win a bearded lady.
Salome Sandwich?
Yes.
Good heavens, but last time I saw you, you were a woman.
Yes, well, you've got to be versatile in this game. Hang on whilst I slip on the yashmak. Whoop! The things I do for money. Now, come into my tent and I'll read your hand. Sit by me and imagine I am Salome Sandwich, the beautiful gypsy fortune teller. Seductive temptress of men, irresistible siren of the Orient, the most luscious and desirable of women. Are you imagining?
Yes, and what can you tell from my hand?
You've got a remarkable imagination.
Salome.
Call me Fred.
Fred.
Yes, thank you.
We want to know about fortune telling. Look at my palm. Can you read it?
Yes, it says knitted in Shetland, size 6.5.
Shall I take my gloves off?
Yes. It'll help if you take your gloves off. Oh, yes, now. Well, of course, each hand has this telltale pattern. You see, this here is the lifeline. You see, this one. And this is the love line. And this is the clothesline. Oh, and this tells me you're going on a long journey.
What's that?
That's the shipping line.
Oh, I thought we cut that line.
Yeah, I wish we had. And I'd also say you had a nasty experience in early life. I can tell that by looking at these 2 fingers. What happened to the other 2? No, don't tell me. I'll have to go. I'm due on in the wrestling booth in a minute.
Can't you tell me anything, you stupid, simple-minded little fellow?
Yes, in a few moments, a certain person not very far away is going to get a fistful of knuckles in his ear hole.
And he was right. He came round 3 days later, but I was out. So much for horoscopes and palmists. And now we get to the exciting bit. Did you enjoy it? Good.
And now for spiritualism. Spiritualism is the art of making contact with the dead. It's rather like radio. 20 years ago, the greatest living authority was 82-year-old Professor Prune. We called up the Spiritualist Guild to ask if he was still alive. Hello, Spiritualist Guild?
Yes, good morning.
Could you tell me if Professor Prune is still alive?
No, I'm afraid he's dead. Would you like to speak to him?
4 years later, we called back and got a list of well-known spiritualists. Now, probably very few of us know that many celebrities are interested in spiritualism.
I don't know any. Oh, neither do I.
But there are. And we have with us now 2 old friends, Armand and Delilah Menace.
Would you believe it? Good evening.
Good evening.
Now, as we all know, these 2 are loved and adored by all dumb animals, though the wise ones can't stand them. But what we don't know is that Delilah is also a medium and is publishing a book on her psychic experiences. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Delilah and I have just returned from studying natural seances in Serengeti.
Yes, Armand and I have been seeing things in the jungle.
Yes, both of us necromancing in Serengeti. Here on the film, you see the natives' camp.
Look at them, frolic.
And here, you can see the African bush.
In fact, it's not the only one, but this is the very bush where I was possessed by an African guide and had my first spiritual experience.
That doesn't mean what you think it means. It means something absolutely filthy.
But look, here comes a huge bull elephant.
Aha! Look at his 2 fine tusks and his 4 massive legs.
And his 3 terrifying heads.
Oh, dear. I fear Delilah is having one of her turns. I think she's going to be psychic. But wait a minute. Behind the elephant, I can see a pair of antelope.
And I can see the spirit of Genghis Khan hand in hand with Florence Nightingale.
A rare sight in this part of Africa. But who is this come to wallow at the water hole?
The ghost of Lady Jane Grey.
No. An African warthog.
It's Lady Jane Grey.
It is a warthog.
Look at her frolic in the muddy waters.
No, but see, at this moment, Delilah glances up at the sky and remarks,
There will be a great rending of the heavens, and the clouds shall be torn asunder, and the sun and the moon shall weep with blood, and there shall be a rushing of wind and a crashing of thunder, and all the skies shall tumble to the earth.
ah, sure enough, it is beginning to rain. The sun sinks down, and Delilah floats up, and we finish our day truly elevated by the spirits of the jungle.
2 gins, and I'm away.
Good night.
Well, no program on the supernatural would be complete without some creepy music. So take it away, Creep.
Meet me in the churchyard, Nellie, round about the midnight hour. We can be saucy and sinful tonight, 'cause one or two wrongs make a pagan right. Granny strangling the chicken to sacrifice under the moon. Soon we'll be sharing a tomb for two. Me and you, a tomb with a view. So meet me in the churchyard, Nellie. We'll have a black wedding tonight. Oh, greet me in the graveyard, Nellie. Promise that you'll be my goo. Daddy's a vampire, so you better hide. It'll all end in tears if he kisses the bride. So kiss me round the churchyard, Nellie. I'm in a necromantic mood.
Could eat you.
I'm crazy for you. I want to wed you. It's burning with love. So meet me in the churchyard, Nellie. We'll have a black wedding. We'll have a black wedding. We'll have a black wedding tonight.
From time immemorial, there have been witches. But to end our survey, we want to hold a seance here and now.
Before your video.
And so if there is a witch who could help us in the audience, would she please come forward?
Any witches?
Is there a witch in the house? Any witch?
Ah, and we've got a charming old lady crawling up to the microphone now, who looks like a witch if ever I saw one. Now, tell us, love, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 374. Come next full moon.
374, isn't that marvellous? Now, let's give her a big hand. Here, you can have one of John's.
Oh. Thank you. I'll eat it later.
Now then, love, you're a witch. And tell us, love, are there still a lot of covens?
Oh, yes, Wilfred, yes.
Of course, people used to burn witches, didn't they?
Yes, but it's much better now that they've got electric covens.
Well, look,
What?
we want to hold a seance. Now, are you a medium?
Oh, yes, I'm a medium.
I've always wanted to strike a happy medium. Now, during this, we want absolute silence from everyone, except the audience.
We shall convene with the devil. We shall question the spirits. We will probe the depths of hell. Sit round the table in a circle.
No, we can't.
Why not?
It's a square table.
Yes, well, never mind. Dim the lights, and now keep absolutely quiet. you hear music?
Yes.
Good. I thought I was imagining things. Now, look straight ahead and all join hands. Have you done that?
Yes.
Good. Here we go round the mouth, we go to the mouth, we go enough. Now, anyone not got a chair?
Me.
Well, you're out.
Now I must introduce you to my assistant, through whom the spirits will speak to us. Gentlemen, this is Ophelia. Oh, yes, she may be beautiful, but she's also evil and wicked.
Great.
The devil has possessed her.
Lucky devil.
Ophelia will sit at the head of the table, and we will try again. Turn down all the lights. Oh, spirits, spirits, hear our call. Come to... There are evil thoughts in the room.
Get off.
Quiet, we're not getting anywhere. Speak for yourself.
Quiet, everybody look. Look at Ophelia. She's away. She's making contact with the other side. She's shaking hands with someone.
But there's no one there.
Yes, there is. He's invisible.
How do you know?
Can you see him?
No.
Well, they are then.
Now she's getting up. She's pointing to something. Yes. Look at the window.
Good grief. Curtains.
No, behind them.
An aspidistra.
Yes, and hanging from the top leaf a bat. A hideous black bat. Look at that gnarled old face and those beady little eyes.
But it's my mother-in-law.
How do you know?
I'd know that face anywhere.
If there is a spirit possessing that bat, it will answer us by knocking.
Yes.
So one knock for yes, and two knocks for no. One knock for yes, two knocks for no. Is there a spirit among us?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
You mean there is?
Yes.
Do you want me?
No.
Do you want Ophelia?
That's not a spirit. It's at the door.
Yes, look.
It's opening.
There's somebody coming in.
Huge. Terrifying faceless creature.
Hello. Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, David H. Graham Gordon, Joe Kendall and Bill Oddie. I arrest you for the kidnapping of an Indian fruit bat from the London Zoo and also for telling innocent people a load of old rubbish about a subject what you know nothing about.
Guilty. It's true.
I must also warn you that anything you say may be taken down and used in Round the Horn.
Oh, any bold.
And with the Angus Prune tune, we end another edition of I'm Sorry, I'll Read That Again. Those taking part were Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, Graham Garden, David Hatch, Joe Kendall and Bill Oddie. The scripts were by John Esmond and Bob Larby, Peter Vincent and David McKellar, David Hatch, Eric Idle and Bill Oddie. The songs by Bill Oddie and the music was provided by Dave Lee with arrangements by Leon Cohen. The show was produced by Humphrey Barclay, and that's it until the same time again next week, when John Otto Cleese will come to the microphone once again and say... Hello, microphone. Anyone for rhubarb tart?